Hey guys, in this video you will get to know more on system preferences. If you have not watched the part 1, I would request you to watch the part 1 as well and continue part 2. We'll start. Security and privacy. This option will give your Mac more security from virus. There are certain tabs. So the first is general. In general tab, you can change user password or any user you would like to change the password. Then require password. This setting will lock your Mac when kept in idle state or if you are not using for a couple of minutes, so you can define time. Show message. The message will display when your Mac is locked. Advanced will show you login details. This tab is all about logins. So you can define what are the times you want to keep. Second tab, File Vault. It is used to encrypt the confidential information. File Vault encodes the information stored on your Mac so that it can't be read unless the login details. Turn on File Vault. All the information on the startup disk will encrypt. Any user try to access the disk will prompt to enter password. When you turn on File Vault, the recovery key will be provided by system generated. So you can enter either password or recovery key. On the other way, if you turn off, it will stop encrypting. Just to inform you about recovery key, it is 24 character alphanumeric key which can be used to unlock a file vault disk even if you forget the password. You can keep the recovery key in safe or secure place or any other drive. We'll move to other option, that is firewall. This option will help your Mac OS to prevent unwanted connection from the internet or other networks. Once you turn off, there is firewall option to change settings. To block connection on basic internet, you can add, remove, etc. Privacy. This makes available to other across the internet or on an interweb. On left hand side, there is option location services. This turn on location service will allow apps and website to use your Mac's current location to provide information, services and features. System services allow the location of your Mac to be used by Spotlight. So you can go online on Spotlight, you can search, it will search your drive. We'll move to contacts, calendars and reminders. Shows that you want access to your contacts, calendars or reminders. The other option is all accessing on the Mac. Extensions. These options enable and disable Apple and third-party Mac extensions. Extensions such as markup, add extra functionality to apps or to the Finder. You can select the items that you want to see in the share menu and select widgets you want to see in Today View in Notification Center. On left hand side, the options like all, actions, share menu. In all extensions are installed in Mac. Actions contain extensions installed here. Contain extensions to make it available in apps. Share menu. Default extensions such as mail, messages and AirDrop cannot be deselect. If an extension selected in the list doesn't appear in the share menu, the items you are trying to share can't be shared using that extension. Network. This defines network settings and let you choose internet from wireless router or Ethernet. The first option, location. It set up for different places such as home, work or even your friend house. If you want to create a new location from drop down menu, select edit options. Locations, click add plus button to create new location. On left hand side, list of available connection types and settings related to the currently selected service. Add plus button to add a new network service or minus you can remove it. So the first one, that is advanced. We'll go to the advanced. This opens a multi-tab sheet that enables you to drill down into the fine detail of network connections. Wi-Fi. This is to connect directly without going and entering all the details. TCP/IP. This is manual entry of IP address configure so your Mac will get internet. DNS. This is how computer associate domain name with numerical IP address. So it's one of the networking part. WINS, Windows Internet Naming Service, is a part of Microsoft Windows Server. It maps server names and location with Internet Protocol address 802.1x. This standard designed to enhance the security of local area network. Proxies. A proxy server is a computer on a local network that acts as an intermediate between a single computer user and the internet so that the internet can ensure security, administrative control, and caching service. Hardware. These settings are configured automatically. Energy saver. This option that balances computer's energy. There are certain tabs. Battery tab. You will see this tab when you have portable Mac. The other tab, power adapter. The first option, put hard disk sleeps when possible. Whenever your computer is in active, then you can choose this option. Second, computer sleep or display sleep. This slider to set the amount of time your computer or display should wait before going to sleep. Wake for network access. This is computer shared resources such as shared printer, iTunes, even when computer in sleep mode. Enable power nap. Your Mac still check mails, calendar and other iCloud services while sleeping. And the last, automatic graphics switching. To extend the life of your battery, select this option. Sharing. This opens up many options of your Mac to other computer on the network. The top options shows the computer name which can be added, and left side list service available for sharing, and you can just click plus sign to enter username in same network. So just select service and click plus sign to select user. Well, I would like to talk about more on content caching. Content caching speed up the downloading of software distributed by Apple and of data in users' iCloud accounts by caching content that local Mac computers, iOS devices, and Apple TV devices have already downloaded. It can be used on networks consisting of a NAT environment for the content cache and all devices. Time machine. This is the built-in backup feature of your Mac. To use it, you need an external storage solution. Open Time Machine, select backup device, select backup disk, select disk from the list and click use disk. So it's a very simple, you just like connect and then you can just select the option and then you can take the backup. So there's one option, backup automatically. It will backup all your files automatically. Display and color tabs, and if you have multiple display, an added arrangement tab will appear. When you turn on night shift, it will gradually shift the display from blue to subtle yellow, reducing the exposure to blue light. Resolution. This option will immediately change your display's resolution. Brightness. The slider adjusts the display brightness settings. There's the checkbox automatically adjusts brightness. This is worth keeping on at all times unless you find it doesn't work well. Keyboard. In keyboard section, key repeat, delay until repeat. How fast characters repeat when you press and hold certain keyboard keys and how long to wait before repeating them. This option like adjust keyboard brightness. Turn keyboard backlight will work only on portable Macs. Now, show keyboard option will enable access from the menu bar. Then you can keep function keys for quick actions. In modifier keys, you can select the keys from drop down or turn off modifiers like caps lock, control, option, alt and command. The next step, in this option you can replace text, correcting spelling and using smart codes and dashes. In shortcuts, you can quickly perform tasks by pressing keys on your keyboard. You can disable or change any keyboard shortcuts. Input shortcuts, you can enable different keyboards layouts that can switch between, such as ones that aid input in alternate language. Dictation. This provides access to the interface for setting up dictation functionality. You can choose an input source from the menu under the mic icon. Select a language menu and choose a shortcut for activating. We'll move to trackpad. This enables you to define functionality for your notebooks, built-in trackpad or magic trackpad connected for a desktop machine via Bluetooth. In trackpad, there are 3 tabs. We'll go one by one. First, point and click. In point and click, there are 3 options, lookup and data detectors. Select this option to quickly look up a word or do quick task with certain types of data. Or you can choose force click with one finger or tap with 3 fingers. The second is secondary click. This option allows you to choose click with 2 fingers, click in bottom right corner or click in bottom left corner. To secondary. So click items on your screen. The last is tap to click. This is tapping the trackpad with 1 finger is the same as clicking. The other tabs are like scroll and zoom and mouse gestures. In scroll and zoom, you can just move the contents of a window, zoom in, zoom out, and in mouse gestures, you can swipe with fingers. Printers and scanners. This option helps to manage printers, scanners, and fax machines. Now, whatever the printers installed, it will show on the left hand side. Or if you want to add, just click on the plus sign and add new printer with if there is any IP address. Or if you want to remove, just click on the minus sign. The other options like open print queue, this helps where you can pause the printer, delete a printer job, move a job to another printer. Well, friends, there are other options like Bluetooth, sound, and other options where you just need to connect or adjust this. Well, I have covered most of the topic of system preferences in this video. Uh, Share it, like it, and subscribe for this channel.